Boom. Hey, everybody. It's me. I love you very much. Hope you're having a wonderful week. Um, I wanted to talk about being the container for the content that you want in your life. Very, very, very simple thing. Let's say you want more books in your life, okay? And you don't want any more forks. You've had enough of forks. There's just so many forks, and you feel like you've learned your lesson enough with the way forks work in your life, okay? Well, if this is the container that you're being, aka this is how you act, this is how you think, this is what you focus on, this is the type of languaging that you use, this is how your daily actions are organized and structured, this is how you judge uh, your circumstances. This is your belief system, okay? And you want more books, right? That's that's weird. Just doesn't seem to work. What do you think needs to change? I mean, the book is what you want. I mean, maybe there's a few different changes, okay? Well, by the way, this still works. That's an issue, right? That's a big, big issue, okay? So, one way to change this is to, just for purposes, let's say these little cards here is a book. This is a little book. You could change what it is that you really want in a way that's, because if you could get this book in here, think of how much, just the how empowering that's going to be and how that's going to shift, give you a little umph of like, wow, I could fit one type of book in there, but I want more books. So I'm going to keep changing and keep changing, okay? Fork still fits in there though. So what you need to do, here's the answer, okay? You get really, really clear. Now, the objects I actually use aren't the best example because this fork's going to fit in just about anything, but that's relevant to how things, like the forks you want to get rid of usually seem to keep fitting. But let's just say, for all intents and purposes, this just doesn't fit in this one, okay? The fork doesn't fit in this one. Why? Because you're different. What did you change? You changed your beliefs. You changed how you think. You changed what you're focusing on. You changed like what you do with your time, how you organize your time. And what else did you do? You changed the type of book that you wanted. Instead of getting like a bound, like a hard book, you wanted a scroll. And what do you know? Boom! Scroll fits, fork doesn't. Woo! You did it, okay? So, how does this actually happen? How do you become the container for the content you want in your life, right? You want some of this? Well, that doesn't work. But if you open up your perspective, if you change your viewpoint, if you focus on what empowers you and gives you more energy and brings you more into your joy, if you share with others and you communicate authentically and you express yourself, and you're just optimistic, there it is. Boom, you got it. Okay, does that make sense? I would love for you to leave a comment down below of one thing you're deciding to do now to change your container. So let me know what you want to fit, what content do you want in your life, and what are you going to do to shift your container to receive that content. I'd say the biggest, really the most important thing is your focus. It really, really is your focus. What are you focusing on? It's easy to spend a lot of time. I choose for it not to be easy. And it's easy to spend a lot of time focusing on the content or focusing on the fact that you don't have it or focusing on what's uncomfortable. And that's okay. But just don't do it forever, Do it to the point. And what's even better is to write it down. Be like, I can't, write it down. I can't stop thinking about the fact that I want this content, but it's not here now, and I feel this way, and it really sucks. Well, write it down. Let your brain know, let your body know that you're actually paying attention to the reoccurring stuff that just keeps coming up. Write it down. You can train your brain to have an external hard drive, If it's something you can rely on, if it's like, let's say, if this is always in my, either in my backpack or right on my desk, I rely on it. No, not rely, that's probably not the best word, but I trust it. I trust it. So I utilize it. And if I write down the stuff that I keep thinking, oh, I don't have any money, wham, day 2. I still don't have any money, wham, day 3. I still don't have any money, wham. It wouldn't actually be like that. But it'll be day 1, I don't have any money, wham. Okay. Things I can do right now. I'm going to Google for jobs in my area. I'm going to call my friend who just opened up his place, see if he needs help. I'm going to ask my friends on Facebook what they did in this position. I'm going, writing down things you're actually going to do. So the number one way to change your container is to focus on what you're focusing on and then choose what to focus on. Yes, it takes practice. Yes, your focus is like a muscle and it will get sore, but just when it gets sore, that means you're working out. It means you're getting buff. And the other way, optimism. There's a documentary called Home, and they say in the documentary, it's too late to be a pessimist. And that really shifted a lot for me. It makes so much sense. If you focus on all the bad things happening in the world, or whatever you want to call them, it's too late to be a pessimist. Either just frickin' do what you can do to be happy and do what you can do. Do what you can do. Do what you can do to just make a difference in your own life and your community and what's around you. And just do it and be happy. And don't be pessimistic because there's a lot of crappy stuff going on already and it doesn't really matter. You just do what you can do. Do what you can do. And all you really can do is change how you think about things and change what you do with your body and how you feel. And if you change what you're thinking and what you're doing, for instance, if you start exercising more, eating better food, and being optimistic, and focusing on what brings you joy and what actually serves your life and allows you to serve life, then you start feeling different. And the better you feel, the more you do all that other stuff. It's a perfect cycle. I love you guys so much. Find me on Facebook. Go to the website and follow me on Twitter and all that good stuff. And I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.